I'm Ben Stockwell. Today I'm joined by Mia Mancini from the Bryant women's basketball program. Mia was selected as one of five preseason all conference selections from the league. Mia, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So just to start off the bat here, you are the youngest player on any of our preseason all conference teams, just a sophomore. For you, what was that freshman season like from your perspective and just getting to play on the collegiate level and experiencing, just that difference from, your previous levels of basketball you've been playing at?
It's definitely a change. I think every first year college athlete can attest to that. It's a big jump from high school to college. It's a lot faster, a lot more difficult physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I definitely felt all aspects of that. But I really just credit like my coaches and teammates for like picking me up throughout the entire season. Like whenever I felt down or frustrated with myself, I could really rely on all of them.
From the outside, you really burst onto the scene there, 20 points in some of your first few games. And then, it seemed once you got the conference play, teams are really keying on that and trying to run you off the line and not give you any easy open looks. How was that adjustment period for you and adjusting to the way that these teams were approaching you now and trying to make you do more things than just letting you shoot threes and, raining it from deep?
At first, it was very frustrating, if you can tell. I am a very competitive person, so when things aren't going my way, I get really frustrated with myself. But I honestly think the times when I wasn't, just shooting threes and scoring was the times that I grew the most throughout the season, like facilitating in other ways, offensively and defensively. And I got more comfortable on the court.
From a team's perspective last year, there were some ups and downs, just like any season, some good non-conference wins, a good conference win against a Vermont team. Overall, what do you guys take from last year and bring with you this year to this season?
I think the way we felt at the end of the season was very empowering for all of us, like, the last loss for us was, like we were I mean, as tired as we were, like, we were so down after that last loss, and we just wanna keep going, so I think at the start of this year, we're all very focused on, continuing our season and making it a little bit longer this year, hopefully.
What have you been working on over the last year since last season ended to get better at in a way that you can help your team even more this coming year?
I think my energy defensively, I've been working a lot on throughout this, preseason, as well as my mindset and trying to, better myself mentally and, toughness-wise.
For your team, what have the past few weeks of practice been like, especially now that you can kind of see those first games right on the horizon and know they're getting close?
Practices are getting exciting. I think we all have, a lot more energy as we see the start of the season getting near, and we're very excited to start this season.
Obviously, with any team, each season is a little different, but what have you enjoyed about this group so far this year?
I mean, we have a lot of new faces, which was definitely intimidating at the start, but I think every new girl has brought in a new attitude and a positive one, and it's just helped us all around, performing and excitement-wise.
So, Coach Kakowski always keeps it high energy level. I'm sure she has practices going, very intense, and you guys are working really hard. How has that been in just the competition level in your practices, especially with so many people with some of your transfers who've already played college basketball?
Like you said, the intensity level is definitely there. We play a lot of live basketball in practice, and it's just makes it so much more fun and enjoyable to do, and I think, it helps us so much more as a team to learn how each other play, having so many new people, like, it's definitely a little bit of an adjustment, but it's, uh it's been very good so far.
Who is someone on your team that was on your team last year that you think could make a jump this year and might surprise some people?
I think Nia Scott, I think she is definitely was a little bit slept on last year, but she's honestly one of the hardest working people that I know and just surprises me every single day with some of the things that she does in practice.
This season, you're at home for your first 2 games. What is that gonna be like to be able to start the season at home in front of your fans and family?
I mean, it's there's no place like home. I love playing in our home gym. It's one of the best. We have our band is awesome, and then I live so close to home, so a lot of my family comes to the game, which is so fun to see them in the stands.
After the home games, you guys do hit the road for a few. What does this team need to do to find that success when you start playing, some higher, mid-major, power four type programs? What do you guys need to do to be there in the last 5 minutes to have a chance to win?
I think we just need to stay consistent, with our game. I We have so much talent on our team, and at this moment, we're playing really well together, so I think just staying to us and doing what we do best.
Me, I appreciate the time and best of luck here as we're only days away from the start of the season.
Thank you so much.